Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Cars diecast review. Notice I didn't say Cars 3. I'm so used to saying that and I almost slipped because pretty much the past 15 to 20 videos have all been Cars 3 diecast. But now we're taking a step back to Cars 1 with Mario Andretti here. And we're celebrating a birthday. Happy birthday, Alan Torres. Thank you very much for the request. And happy birthday, of course. I hope you have a fantastic, phenomenal day. And I hope this video makes your day even better, bumps up another level. Let me know if you got any cars or any gifts like cash, an electronic device, a shirt, whatever. Let me know how your day went in the comments because I'd love to hear it. Alright, so yeah, you want me to review Mario Andretti, and that was a valid request. I've been looking at the comments lately, and people's requests have just been completely invalid. It honestly just kind of hurts me because I took so much time to make the how to suggest video. Link to it is like right there on the screen and in the description, and it's toward the top so you can't really miss it. Just please watch that because I've been getting requests like variations of Mac, and apparently a bunch of people wanted me to do this because the comment was toward the top because a lot of people hit the thumbs up button. I mean, just like, come on, guys. Tell me, what variation of Mac have I not already reviewed? I'm waiting. Oh, the Cars 3 Mac? Well, if you watch my video on how to suggest, you would know that Cars 3 diecasts are not eligible, and eligible means just not allowed, not capable, not anything for suggestion or birthday request videos. Please pay attention. It's only like 11 minutes. It'll take only 11 minutes. And then you can have like a 20-minute video made for you because pretty much all my videos go on to like 15 to 20 minutes, and this one will be around that as well because I'm taking time to do this explanation. So please, I know you guys just don't watch all the way through the video, and it just like, it insults me because like I take all the time out of my day to do this, and then you guys just ignore me and waste my time in the comments. So I'm sorry if I'm getting angry, but it really is just the reality of the situation. Please just, follow the rules, pay attention, and then like Alan here, you can get an awesome video made for you on your birthday. I mean, isn't that what you guys want? So take 11 minutes out of your day, figure out how to do it. Alright, out of all the negativity now, let's get on to the review here of Mario Andretti. So obviously a Cars 1 character, and he did have some speaking lines. He's obviously based on the real life person, Mario Andretti. I believe his name actually was not clarified. It is Mario Andretti in real life. So that's really cool, and he actually voiced Mario in the movie and appeared at the LA Speedway toward the end of the movie. Well, it's kind of like, I don't know, the third act of the movie, the final race there. And he's going into like the press area with his assistant Patty. It's kind of like this, and he actually sees Fred, who is a big fan of McQueen, and Fred was trying to get into the area because McQueen's hauler was in there. The security guy wasn't letting him in because he obviously has like no approval, no authority. But Fred then sees Mario and is like, Mario Andretti, oh my god. And then Mario looks at him and he's like, nice to meet you, Fred. And he thinks that they just know his name because he's so famous. But really, they're just looking at his big license plate there on his bumper. So a pretty funny scene. Actually, it's one of my favorite scenes just because of like, I don't know, I find it really just heartwarming with some great characters in there. It really brings back some nostalgic memories for me. At least that is just me, personally just for me there. Now, moving on to his releases. This guy has been released a lot, so I will just show a couple of the ones I have packaged here real quick. Here's the one from 2015 in the Piston Cup Series, number 14 out of 18. I really do like his art. It looks really cool, and it is the art that they have been using since his debut as a diecast in 2007. That's right, Mario is 10 years old as a diecast. Congrats, buddy. You have reached double digits. It's over that now. You're probably like 10 and 5 months or something like that because I know he was released toward the beginning of the year in 2007. At least I think so. But yeah, it's great that this guy has stuck around. His most recent release was in 2016 here in the LA Speedway Series, number 4 out of 11. Disgusting Daredevil Garage app logo though. See, Just look how much better this looks, because Mario is able to occupy the entire front of the car there, and now he's like reduced by 25%, probably like 30% actually. That's like a whole third really over here. But anyway, and then you have all that on the back. But there's the little description, and there is the scene that I was describing. It's kind of ironic because these two characters that are featured on the card back were not even released in the LA Speedway series. And look how much I paid for this. This guy was at Disneyland, so that's why I paid so much for him. But anyway, that is pretty much the overview of his releases, 2007, and pretty much released every year except for 2011 and 12, 13, and 14. I think those were like his break years. But now, when he was originally released in 2007, his model looked more like this, and nowadays it's obviously like this. I'm sure you can spot some pretty big differences right off the bat here, starting with the silver outline around the windshield on the new versions that started in about 2009. So this was 2007, 2008, and then 2009 he was this updated version. But you have the silver outline, which wasn't there before, and it made it look really weird because the eyelids blended in with the roof, and it just looked kind of strange to me. Also, the biggest problem with them is the rims. So they're kind of like this mustard brown goldish color, kind of gross and disgusting, one of those types of nasty colors, and it's inaccurate to the movie. In the movie he has red rims, so thankfully they corrected that. Another thing that I actually do like about Mattel, because they do correct quite a few of their mistakes, and I feel like now they're even correcting more. I mean, Miss Fritter had an upgrade, Brick Yardley had an upgrade, and Smokey had an upgrade. So many upgrades in just a short amount of time. I mean, this took 2 years for him to be upgraded. It took Miss Fritter like 2 months, not even that. So it's pretty amazing that they're really on top of things nowadays, and I really do like that about Mattel. They have been really perfect with all their diecasts. There have not been that many inaccuracies about them, so bravo to you guys over there. And so yeah, that's pretty much the extent of the differences between the two. I will be taking a look at this guy because I like him more and he's obviously more accurate, but the colors are a little bit different as well. That might just because, you know, mine here is faded a little bit. This one's a little bit more vibrant. The colors pop out a little bit more. And I will show you guys the bases in a second here because they'll have a pretty big time difference. Like, since this is 2007, you only have 2 areas of tax, Disney, Pixar, China, and the date stamp there. Now, since this is a much newer version, I did not get this red rim version until like 2013 or 14. By the way, I forgot. He was released in the Radiator Springs Classic line in 2013, so that takes away one of his break years, I guess. But now he has a lot more stuff on the base there, as you can see. Alright, time to get into the actual review of this guy. He looks pretty awesome here. I really do like him. Obviously, a retired Piston Cup racer, similar to Daryl Carchip, who also retired and then became the main RSN commentator at all the Piston Cup races. And even sometimes he gets to do other projects like the World Grand Prix. And since they race around the same times, probably like 70s, 80s, maybe even in the 90s, they have similar stock car models. And same thing here with like Chick Hicks, who is now retired as well. Their models are all pretty, I don't know, I don't want to say pretty similar because they're also very different, but they're all like stock cars, obviously, and they're very squared off, blocky, because that's how the stock cars were in that time period, like late 1900s, late 20th century, whatever you want to call it, but they're all kind of like this. I feel like Mario is the oldest one though, then Daryl, and then Chick Hicks. So we'll just do a little comparison here before we get into the specifics with Mario. But I don't think Chick ever raced alongside Mario or Daryl. But I think Daryl might have raced alongside Mario. I don't really know. I'm really just kind of like shooting in the wind right now because I should have done some research and seen like when Mario Andretti and Darrell Waltrip raced in real life. I should have done that. But anyway, you can see here on the hood, 427C.I. I have no idea what that means. I'm so sorry. I don't know. There is the cool grille, nice chrome bumper, red rims, of course. He has the old Piston Cup logo there with the checker flags on either side and the Piston Cup logo right smack dab in the center. That is the same logo for the Piston Cup that Doc Hudson had, which is pretty interesting. Let me just show you guys that real quick. I have one back here Just give me a second to grab it out of the case. Ooh, I got it. So you can see it right there. Wha-bam. That is the same logo that Mario has right here. And then they changed it to something a little bit more modern, probably, I don't know, around the 80s, I would say. Not entirely sure about that. By the way, just so you guys know, this is a factory custom, so that's why the rims are entirely red, the tires are red as well, and the windows are transparent, obviously, because it's a cheaper made factory custom, but I still wanted to buy it because I like that kind of stuff. Alright, moving back to Mario here on the side, you can see that it was number 11. There is his little signature above the 11 there, which looks pretty cool. Mario back there, kind of more of a fun font that's on like angles, jumping up and down almost. On the roof here, you have the gold top with the number 11 in red with 2 red stripes on either side. White 11 here on the back. And on the bumper, you have Mario with those cool taillights. He reminds me of a Pontiac GTO. I don't know why, he just does. Maybe he's based on a Pontiac GTO. I just feel like whenever I see like a Hot Wheel Pontiac GTO, I think of Mario and vice versa as well. So that's pretty much a pretty simple racer. I guess back in like his time of racing, they didn't have so many sponsors and just like cool designs. You know what? This is probably his sponsor. But it's a lot more simple, you know, because nowadays you have like, for example, you have all these really aesthetically appealing designs like Shiny Wax here with the vibrant colors and everything like that. Back then, they were cool looking, but just not as blatant with that kind of stuff. You guys know what I'm talking about. Like, all the piston car racers are very colorful. They have that really cool aesthetic to them. And now, or I should say before, they weren't so much like that. I feel like they kind of got into that with Daryl Cartrip because he has his flames, but still just not as much as obviously they do nowadays. So anyway, that's pretty much it for Mario. I just kind of wanted to show Sigillard, I guess, because Mario got featured in Sigillard's video because I thought their models were kind of similar. So, you know, why not return the favor to Sigillard here? He gets another little feature. Sigillard has been like every video recently because, I don't know, he's just so popular, I guess. Have you guys been able to find him yet? In the United States, he has been found at Toys R Us and Kohl's stores, which is kind of strange, Kohl's. And Toys R Us for that matter, because usually Target and Walmart are always the first to get them in. And yeah, thank you guys again for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Happy birthday, Alan Torres. I hope it's been a great day and it continues to be an awesome day. I'm uploading this at noon. I'm pretty sure you're in the United States, so hopefully you see this on your birthday. See, that's why I upload like overnight at midnight, because then the video would be guaranteed to come out on the actual person's birthday. Like, alright, say that Alan Torres wasn't in the United States, say he was in Australia, and I upload at noon CST here in the United States, it wouldn't come out on his birthday. So that's why I always used to upload at night. But I've changed it now because some of you guys said that you were losing sleep because you were staying up all night just waiting for my video to come out. I don't want that to happen, so, you know, I've changed it to pretty much an afternoon time in the US, and since the majority of my viewers are in the US and like they were the ones complaining about it, I just want to, you know, benefit them. So hopefully, you know, the time works out for all you guys. This week the time should be like 12 p.m. CST, which is Central Time. That would be 1 p.m. EST. What is that? 11 a.m. Mountain Time, and then 10 a.m. Pacific Time. Yeah, I can do math, alright. I'm going back to school in about, yep, it's a week from now. I'll be back in school an exact week from right now. And I just wanted to do a quick little shout out mention to a Facebook group that I am involved in. They're like a great group of people over there on Facebook, Disney Cars Diecast Club. And the link to it will be in the description below. But basically, you go in there and you share anything related to Disney cars or planes. You can sell stuff, you can buy stuff that people are currently selling, and it's a lot of fun, really. I need to post on there more, honestly. So yeah, if you like my Disney cars community on Google+, then this is really no different and you'll enjoy it equally as much. Link will be down below if you want to check it out. Alright, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, Alan Torres, you know, have a great day, man. Have a great day. I will see y'all next time for another video. Demolition Derby cars back here. They're coming out soon, guys. Don't worry. See you then. Bye now.